Dragon Ball, horror, kaiju, and more. Steven's Toy Reviews. Hey there, collectors, it's going to be Steven here, and welcome to another unboxing. Oh, this set can't fit up on the turntable. Womp womp. But today, we are going to be opening up the S.H.MonsterArts Mecha Godzilla 1993 and Garuda and Fire Rodan Makuhari Decisive Battle versions. Whew. Alright, that was a long one. So we have this iconic battle set. Iconic is used very loosely there. To recreate this battle set. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but we're going to go ahead and say that I did, and I'm going to do it one more time for the review. So this set is going to clock in at about $230, $240 at retail, and it is going to be a Tamashii Web Shoten exclusive, a premium Bandai release. So what does that mean? So I want to help get rid of the fear that some folks have been having lately. So premium Bandai release basically just means that it is made one production run, made to order, no reissues, not released again, asterisk, special circumstances, it can be reissued, but effectively don't believe that it ever will be. Now, with that being said, okay, you're probably thinking like, oh, we've never had that before. Technically, we have. You can check my 10 Years of Destruction video, like Gamera 95, the special color version Space Godzilla, but think of like when you hear things Godzilla Evolved, Scar King, Mechagodzilla 2021, okay? You may see, let's see if there's anything on the back of the box. I don't happen to see it, but anything that would come in a brown box like this guy did, oh, this set did, it is going to be a premium Bandai release. Now, you're like, well, I got this at BBTS, so I'm going to get it there. How is this a premium Bandai release? Well, you see here, distributed by Bandai Namco Toys and Collectibles America. Let me actually zoom in. Distributed by Bandai Namco Toys and Collectibles America. So they used to be Bluefin Brands, then Bluefin Distribution. So what they do is they bring these over to the US at retail. Now, what that retail price is has changed over the years. It used to be the current exchange rate, then it is now effectively 100 yen to 1 USD. The price now before tax. So there you go. So if you're ever worried, whenever you see a fan account announce that there is a release and they say Premium Bandai, you do not need to freak out, because Bandai Collect will more than likely, 99% of the time, bring it over to US retail, because S.H.MonsterArts is a key property for the US market. Cool. Glad we understand. So I have some more thoughts, but that is just a little precursor to premium Bandai stuff. All right, so it's available in the US. Front of the box, we have a nice embossment here for pretty much everything that's not the background. You know, we have the wording for the Mecha Godzilla and Garuda and Fire Rodan stuff. The actual prototype pictures, they feel nice. They're textured, pretty cool. I showed you the back of the box a bit already. Just some promo shots of Mecha Godzilla and Fire Rodan doing their things. We get some stands and so forth that we'll take a quick look at, all nice and good. And the top and the bottom and the sides of the box are just going to be a continuation of that Heisei era S.H.MonsterArts goodness that we had, but not really a return to form. It's almost as if they know what they had going on in the past for what I'm about to say, and it's pretty cool that we get a nod going back to it. So now let me just go ahead for editing purposes. There we go. All right, so now what I think here, as I'm going to talk and chew gum at the same time as I open this setup. So what I think here is pretty cool, because, you know, we do have a chance at Fire Rodan. This is going to be Rodan's second release, the Heisei one in the S.H.MonsterArts line. Mecha Godzilla, though, this is going to be his third release, okay? Now, with this being his third release, I think, well, with the Garuda as well, all three releases of the Garuda have been P-Bandai releases. I think it's not fair to collectors. And you're probably like, well, what does that mean? You can pause it and screenshot and so forth. I think it's not fair because with this being the third release for Mechagodzilla and the Garuda, it doesn't matter if they've made significant changes to Mechagodzilla. It doesn't matter if they've included some other accessories here. They are effectively pushing anybody who needs or wants another Fire Rodan into purchasing a $230 set and getting another figure they may or may not want. This is basically, in a way, paternalism, where they are deciding what works or does not work for the customer and what we should or should not do. So basically, if we want Fire Rodan the way that they think that would be best to repaint it, then we should be getting it in a set with the Mechagodzilla that would go with it. So you either get it or you don't. And the worst part about it is the original release of Fire Rodan came packed with accessories for about $55. I got it on sale. I don't quite remember how much way back in the day. I almost thought about canceling it, but yeah. And now you have to pay to get your second, potentially third Mechagodzilla, like me. And yeah, that's how it is. Or admittedly, yes, for some, it may be their first. But the problem is, if they did want to get Mechagodzilla back on the market, they could have just done like a block of releases where they did Rodan, Mechagodzilla, and then the accompanying Godzilla for this set. And they could have done a Rodan with accessories like they did with Fire Rodan. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a guy who talks about toys on the internet. And, you know. What? There was a hair. It's moving. S.H.MonsterArts hair. Now, I am a hairy gentleman. That's not mine. Nope. I mean, you know, weird stuff happens in the factory, right? I don't care. I just think it's funny. It just kind of makes you laugh. Okay, so the whole point here for this set is to have your Mechagodzilla. Cool. Your Mechagodzilla and your Rodan sort of be like a night combat version. And we already know how the night combat stuff goes around here. So I already kind of messed up with how the accessories are supposed to go. So, okay, underneath we have the cables, which it's just going to be the cables that go into Mechagodzilla's wrists. So let's do a quick close-up look at the Garuda. Yay! So here's the Garuda G-Force. These are supposed to move. On the original, my original Garuda, these move no problem. This just wiggles. That doesn't want to move. This slides down. Yay. So there's yellow. But that's not like a reflection of light. Hold on. Nope. There's something yellow there. Okay. So, you know, the Garuda's just kind of the Garuda. Here's the plasma grenade, which once again features some kind of yellow. So I don't know what that's about. Up over here on the left-hand side, we'll have parts. So it looks like we have some stands we'll be taking a look at in a second, because we have to play my favorite game when it comes to the S.H.MonsterArts line, and that is what falls off. So we're going to go ahead and do Rodan first. So go ahead and pause. What is going to fall off of Rodan? Okay, here we go. So, oh, the protective plastic just is covering Rodan. Okay, ready? Okay, nothing fell off of Rodan. Pretty cool. All right. So I think that the veins on Rodan are just a little too strong for my liking, but you know, let's do a quick looky here. I really do like how Rodan looks. I did have a chance to take a peek at SDCCCC. And Rodan was pretty cool looking. Big Rathalos vibes, right? And I will say, it is great for collectors to have another chance at Fire Rodan. But in summation, just the fact that you have to spend that much if you don't want Mecha Godzilla. You know, you have to spend to get it. I have a little paint chip, but I do also have another thought here, because we're in what year? And there's no ab crunch. Okay. So I'm going to back this out real quick. So since we're on and talking about Rodan, there will be this plastic piece that separates Rodan from the support base, which will have your copyright and production run information, which there's only going to be one production run of this. And then you have all of your stands. So this is going to be a bag of stands. I showed you the instructions. So if you need anything specific on how to do things, it is all here. There should be a cradle somewhere looking at the instructions for Rodan, but I'm not seeing it here. I will look for it later, unless it is hidden somewhere else. Oh, it is under the Garuda. Oh, so extra hands for Mecha Godzilla are under the Garuda as well. All right, so let me just take him out. All right, so we're going to play the game again. This is why you come for these unboxings, because this is like kind of my raw feelings. This is my brain, by the way. Okay, pause. What falls off? Let's continue. So Mecha Godzilla. Hey, nothing. But I did happen to notice that there was a little bit of a something going on his arm. Boop. Which the MonsterArts Super Mecha Godzilla, I did not have a good time with. Okay, yeah, I needed to go through like 3 of them puppies because just the paint apps were terrible. Whoa, huh? Wait. What? What? My heart skipped a beat. I thought they finally, like, wised up. And in the year of our Lord and Savior, they added in a proper bicep swivel, but they didn't. It's just, you know, a little rocker. Which is better, you know. But the arms are still so disappointing. You can see, like, that's textured. It didn't, like, pop off in the box, but, you know. Come on. Come on, go back on. Go back. You're going to be legless for a second. The legless Mecha Godzilla. You know, die cast in the same spots. He's a bit blue. The up-close light I have is a bit yellow. So, teeth. Which, why have they not included beams? I don't know. Okay. We'll back this out. Okay. Boop. All right. So, underneath the Garuda, we have the flight hands, which are right here. And then we have... You know, some folks didn't like this cradle accessory for Fire Rodan and Flight. I like it. I actually think it works pretty nicely when used correctly. So this is going to be my preferred. They included some weird blue eyes, white dragon-esque wing supports. You don't need that. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so I'm going to try to pop the leg on here again. Closing thoughts before we really get into the outro of this one. You know, the review for this, come on, there we go. Is going to take a minute because, I don't know. Do you want to see this sooner than later? because we're going to be covering mostly pretty much nothing but the same ground that I have so many times before with Mechagodzilla, at least. Fire Rodan will be cool. But the problem here is that, again, if you wanted Fire Rodan, but you didn't want anything with Mechagodzilla because maybe you had Super Mechagodzilla, maybe you're not interested in that one, maybe you picked up the Super 7. The problem here is that Bandai is basically forcing your hand, saying that, you know, if you want Fire Rodan, you have to get Mechagodzilla. And that's not really cool because maybe you have, you know, Kyu, maybe you have, again, Super 7s, you know, whatever the case may be. So it's kind of like paternalism saying, oh, you should get this if you're getting this, or we're going to force, especially because they're doing third rounds of repaints. So it's not cool. Like if they packaged this with a Godzilla, like a new sculpt for Godzilla, I could understand that. But I don't know. I'm not vibing with this choice. I don't think this is something they should do again. If it was a straight, you know, 2-for-2 repaint, that would be cool. But 3-for-2, nah. All right. That's the unboxing. I'm going to gather my thoughts and put them a bit more well together for the review. Let me know how soon you want it in the comments down below. That is about all I have to say. Kaiju stuff, you know, I got a lot going on. I got a lot, even a lot of stuff you don't know about. So, yeah, that's about it. Fire Rodan is pretty cool. It looks a lot better in hand. I actually like Fire Rodan more now for the figure, but this is inspiring another video, which is, it's not going to be a bad video. It's going to be pretty interesting. All right, thank you again for watching. I will catch you in the next video after you click subscribe, because how are you going to know when I upload something else? Take care.